Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Checks wing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over Teron Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Hope everybody is doing great out there in TV land. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure those notifications are turned on, post notifications, and make sure you're sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. We got the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here in Crypto.com Arena, home of LA. Definitely appreciate that. So hopefully you guys will get a pretty nice treat on this stream. Shout out to the people in the chat. Let me just check real quick. All right, man. Shout out to Freddie Gee in the building. Appreciate you. Shout out to Ryan. What's going on? I mean, appreciate that, no doubt. Guys, hit that like as you guys come in. Share the stream. We got the 38-17 Bucks against the 31-27 Clippers. No Kawhi Leonard tonight for the Clips. No Jay Crowder. No Chris Middleton. No Bobby Portis for the Milwaukee Bucks. Eric Gordon is not playing tonight. Mason Plumlee is not playing tonight. Bones Highland is not playing tonight. And also Nick Batum is out for the Clippers. So it's a day-to-day thing. All right, guys, let's put the game audio. We listen to Mike Fratello and Brian Seaman, who I've never heard before, but he does Clipper games. One of the wildest trade deadlines in history.
The Clippers. 3 separate deals for the Clippers.
Mason Plumlee giving you 12.2 points, 9.7 rebounds this season. Eric Gordon, 13 points, shooting about 36% from the three-point line. And Bones Highland shooting 38% from the three-point line for the Denver Nuggets. I think this is just big. Really big point. Guys, hit that like. Make sure you guys, as you guys come in. So Giannis will like it playing. Freddie says this dude Kawhi has never played, man, but he's coming back from a major injury, so I understand a little bit. I understand somewhat, but I think after the All-Star break, shout out to my man Dennis in the building, appreciate you. I think after the All-Star break, it's going to be different. There's going to be less minutes restrictions, and I feel like there's probably going to be no back-to-backs. I mean, hopefully, for Cologne management's well-being. I mean, it has to be. Like I said, I thought the Clippers got up some good pieces, but my problem is still they didn't address their point guard issue.
They got an up-close view of how dominant he has been. What can Giannis do?
What can Giannis do? Shoot the ball really well in the playoffs. I mean, he did have the greatest, arguably great finals game of all, one of the greatest finals games of all time. I give him props for that. 54 points and 19 rebounds just freaking 8 days ago against the Clips in Milwaukee at the Fiserv Forum.
We have seen Terrence Mann doing a lot of different things against the Mavericks. He led all Clippers in scoring. The Czar breaks down his performance on the other side.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a commercial break in just a bit. Guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Real quick, I got to say this, and I said that the Clippers in their loss to the Dallas Mavericks, I said if Terrence Mann is going to be your leading scorer, there's no way you're going to win the ball game. Wait a minute. Where is my tea bag? I just had it. Hold on a second, guys. I just had it. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. I just had to pick it up because it actually fell when I brought it over. All right, but let's look at some out-of-town scores right now. Miami and Houston are both tied at 95 with 0.3 seconds remaining. Is that game going to go to overtime? We'll see. Cleveland up 30-21 here early in the first quarter right now against the New Orleans Pelicans. 2:59 in the first quarter. Is that who is that? Solange? Kind of looks like Solange. OKC and Portland 24-21 in favor of the Blazers right now against OKC. 3:43 remaining there in the first. We got Dallas and Sacramento. Dallas whooping Sacramento's behind 35-19, up 16 right now. San Antonio in double overtime lose 138-131 to the Detroit Pistons. Phoenix wins 117-104 on the road against Indiana. The Knicks blow the game against Philly by the score of 119-108. Utah beats Toronto on the road 122-116. And Memphis defeats Minnesota by 21 at home, 128-107. So, like I said before, smash that like, hit that subscribe. The Bucks are second in the Eastern Conference at a 38-17 record, and the Clippers are fifth in the West at 31-27. Giannis has given you 32 points per game this season, 12 rebounds, and he's given you don't know how many assists, but I'm pretty sure it's probably 5 assists. Shooting 54% from the field, 64% from the from the free throw line. Don't know what he's shooting from deep, but Drew Holiday's giving you 7.1 assists per game. Paul George giving you 23 points, 46% from the field, 87 from the line. Zubac is giving you 10 rebounds, almost 4 offensive rebounds again, and George is giving you 5 assists for the Clippers.
Well, Terrence Mann has been asked to be the role of point guard. He's been asked to guard the center.
But like I said, Clippers will not win games if Terrence Mann is outscoring your starters. Is outscoring your starters.
Skill set of Terrence Mann each night out, his ability to take a little lead action, receive a pass, and then see the lane, the opening.
This is the beauty, man. Get to listen to the game, and then you get to listen to that great analysis, not only on the channel, but obviously we're just watching.
If he gets long outlet passes, well, his teammates understand he'll fly, he'll get down the
flies on the break. Shout out to my man Earl Phillips in the building. Shout out to my boy. What's going on? My man Earl. What's good, bro? What's good? Guys, hit the like button. Make sure to share the stream. Again, salutations to everybody in the chat. Don't fear the deer. Who you guys got winning tonight? There's no Kawhi Leonard tonight for the Clippers, but there's no Chris Middleton for the Bucks. There's no Bobby Portis for the Bucks. Neither. And there's no Jay Crowder because he was just newly acquired from the Brooklyn Nets after they made the trade for Phoenix, and then the Bucks were able to pick him up in their little set of the trade coming back. You know, we talked about it last night for the NBA trade deadline. Thought we had a great stream with me and G Money being able to talk hoops and just be able to do that. Shout out to Joel Hayward in the building. Ryan's got the Bucks tonight. Earl has got Freddie's got the Clippers stealing this game. Joel Hayward's got the Bucks as well. Salute to you guys. Between the Bucks and the Clippers, I'm going with the Milwaukee Bucks in this one. I know it's a back-to-back, but I think not having Kawhi Leonard is probably going to hurt them a little bit. I know the Clippers are going to be ready to play because they just lost that game against Dallas. And like I said, the Clippers just had no energy on the defensive end. They let Dallas do whatever they wanted. They couldn't keep a guy in front. And so it made things hard. Oh, no, they're just showing the introduction for the Clippers. That's all it is. Dang. The crazy part is, man, do you know how hard it is, ladies and gentlemen, to find these pictures and then remove the background and then put these things up, man. It takes a lot of work. And then you saw my set. I mean, before I only used to just be doing the games and putting in and making my own. I had to make my own scoreboard because I couldn't even do that. But it was like now, you know, with OBS and the technology, check it out now. I mean, I'm able to put the scoreboards up. Everything looks great. You know, there's some things that I still want to learn in terms of the OBS, man. I want to still continue to make it more realistic. So I think it'd be dope as heck. Oh, man, the game's about to start in a bit. Smash the like, hit that subscribe.
Yesterday in the NBA for the Clippers, 24 games remain. They're going to have to put it all together. You'll see the starting lineup for the Boston Jr.
Starting lineup for the Bucks: Drew Holiday, Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez for the Milwaukee Bucks. For the Los Angeles Clippers, we got Terrence Mann, Brandon Boston Jr., Paul George, Marcus Morris Sr., and Ivica Zubac. Brandon Boston Jr. taking the place of Kawhi Leonard, who is out with load management.
Rather than later, it's again to get closer to the playoffs as we send it down to Jamie.
Brian, thanks a lot.
And Jamie Maggio up in here. Shout out to Clippers Nation. Shout out to Bucks Nation. Make sure you guys hit that like. If you guys happen to be on the stream and happen to be a fan of either team, definitely will give you a shout out. We got the Deer versus the Clips. In the head-to-head in the last 7 meetings, the Bucks have beat them 5-2, 5 out of 7, outscoring them by 1 point, shooting the ball 3-point percentage-wise, 5% less, but they're owning the paint 49-41, and they're owning the fast break point 17-10.
They are 16-5 going back to December 30th, and they are vaulting up the Eastern Conference. They come in second out east, 3 clear of the 3 seed Philadelphia 76ers.
Mike Budenholzer coached the Bucks to their second NBA title.
Tyloo had a tough job before yesterday.
Clippers are 8-3 in their last 11 games. Damn, Dallas killing Sacramento of 20, 45-25 now. Yeah, I heard that the trade with what's his team? I'm trying to remember. With Gary Payton II, it might get nixed because of the physical. Because I think he's hurt. And I said, if he's hurt, that's going to kill the trade. Here we go, getting ready for the game. Like I said, the Clippers got depth, no question. I thought getting rid of Reggie Jackson was good. But my problem is that they didn't solve their point guard issue. Earl Phillips has got the Bucks by 5. All right, bet. PG-13.
The real winner yesterday at the trade deadline. How about the second-round picks? Literally, like 400 of them were dealt around.
There were so many second-round picks traded yesterday. All right, opening tip. And we're going to do it again. We got a bad tip.
He is not here tonight. Will rejoin the team when they next play Tuesday in Milwaukee.
Damn, Tuesday? And Jay Crowder hasn't played all year. And the Milwaukee Bucks get the tip. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Drew Holiday gives it over to Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen gets a set. Giannis sets a screen. Giannis is open. Giannis gives it off. Drew Holiday open for 3, and it's an air ball. Connaughton gets the rebound. Here's Giannis. Fakes it. Giannis sidestep, goes up, misses, doesn't get a foul call, and the Clippers are going to get the basketball. Outlet pass to Marcus Morris Sr. They give it over to Terrence Mann. He's open, shoots a 3-pointer. He can't hit, and the rebound is off to Pat Connaughton. Giannis has 36 tonight. All right. I got Giannis with 38. Giannis gets it open. He shoots a 3-pointer. Ooh, what a good-looking shot by Giannis. Knocks down the 3, and the Bucks, they take the lead first. They strike first. Fear the Deer. They're up 3-zip. Morris, man playing point guard. Man gives it up to, is that Brandon Boston Jr.? No, that's Marcus Morris Sr. Morris, free throw line jumper, can't hit. Paul George, offensive rebound. Man passes it, good ball movement. Brandon Boston Jr. puts the ball on the move, shoots it, and he can't get the bounce on the floater. And the rebound is off to Drew Holiday. Here's Drew. Drew kicks it out with the left-handed pass. Giannis goes all the way to the basket, overshoots it, and he misses. Giannis 1 for 3. Morris inside the Zubac for the layup. Nice pass in transition for the Clips. And it's a 1-point game, 3-2. Clips go on the board. Giannis brings the ball up. Guarded by Zubac. Zubac giving him the space to drive. Here's Giannis. Gives it to Connaughton on the right wing. Boston loses his balance and then picks the ball back up. Fakes it. Gets doubled. And then excellent defense by Brandon Boston Jr. And they got the turnover. Boston Jr. gives it off to Paul George. Back to Boston Jr. Drives left. Stops. Has to give it back to Paul George on the shovel pass. Being guarded by Drew Holiday. Good matchup right there. George, crossover. Gets doubled. Good extra pass by Brandon Boston Jr. Marcus Morris on the corner for three. It's short, and the rebound is to Drew Holiday. Holiday brings it up the court on the right side. Beautiful ball fake, but then tries to pass it and passes it to somebody out in the stand, so it's a Bucks turnover. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the building. What is good, dog? What is good? No, the Bucks don't always win. They're winning, but they don't always win. Here's Terrence Mann. Gives it up to Marcus Morris Sr. Gets a screen off the top. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Paul George shoots a three, but it was too quick. Scores 3-2. Giannis in the paint, bully ball, and spins back. That's that Kobe move, man. That drive left, spin dribble, scores in the paint, 5-2. George turns it over to Giannis. Giannis, full head of steam on the break. Giannis going one-on-one, coast to coast with the left hand. He scores, count the basket plus the foul. And Giannis gives that and one sign as he goes to the line for a chance for a three-point play. Giannis has got all 7 Milwaukee points. And with that score, that gives the Bucks a 7-2 lead right now.
If that's all you're going to do, if you're not going to foul him or make him run and foul him, but don't give him a free-throw play.
In for a penny, in for a foul. Giannis had 54 in this game last week.
Giannis makes his 7th straight All-Star appearance, man, this year. Here's the three-point play. It is good. Bucks take an 8-2 lead.
A disappointing efficiency night for the big boys for the Clippers, and yet it was a one-point game down the stretch.
Yes, it is right now. I know a lot of people say Jokic is the MVP leader, but you say Giannis has to be in there.
Here's George. Over for three. No good. Guys, hit the like button. Giannis misses the jumper at the free throw line. Rebounds off to Brandon Boston Jr. Hesitation, crossover, gets into the post, to the middle. Kicks it out to Paul George, who has to pull the ball back. Being guarded by Drew Holiday. Gets a screen from Zubac, starts to drive right, takes it right at Brook Lopez, goes up, he gets blocked. And Lopez gets the ball. Lopez has really improved his interior defense the last couple of seasons, man. Really become a formidable shot blocker in the paint. Lopez, high-low action, goes up, and he just flicks it up and gets fouled before almost got a chance for a three-point play, but he said nope. Shout out to RXN. What's good? What's good? What's good? Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen, as you come in. Shout out to Hakeem J. What is going on, my brother? What's up? Holiday gets to a spot, shoots the jumper, and it looks good. Nice shot. And Ty Lue does not love the way the Clippers are starting right now. Milwaukee up on a 10-2 run to start. So with 7:56 remaining here in the first quarter, we got ourselves a 10-2 Milwaukee Bucks lead over the Los Angeles Clips. Hopefully we got ourselves a good crowd like we did against the Dallas Mavericks on Wednesday. That was awesome. Shout out to everybody who showed up for that game, for Kyrie's first game. You know, I had a funny feeling that a lot of people were going to show up, obviously because it was Kyrie's first game, but give credit to the Dallas Mavericks, man. They balled out in their first game with Kyrie together, so that was big, and they was able to do it without Luka Doncic. Cleveland up 42-28 on New Orleans right now. That game is on the four-letter network ESPN. They're up 13 on the road in Smoothie King Center. OKC trails by 1, 42-41. Dallas is up 17, 53-36 over Sacramento, 9:08 in the second quarter. Let me see. Detroit is up 138-131. Phoenix, as we mentioned already, they won 117-104 over the Pacers, and the Knicks won 119-108. Hit the like, hit that subscribe. Damn, they was thinking of putting Russ with the Dallas Mavericks. I've been seeing a lot of thumbnail reports that they've been putting like up on this, man. I'm trying to really understand it. Like I don't really quite get it, which is crazy. Yeah, Cleveland's a good team, but what pisses me off about Cleveland, though, is that they're still not ready for me in terms of the playoffs. They got to clean up their turnovers, and I feel like in close games, they'll make like simple, silly mental mistakes that JB is gonna have to address to his team. And again, this is something they're gonna learn, but at least with Donovan Mitchell, he has playoff experience. So but I feel like, to me, that's what's going to hold Cleveland back from being a contender. They really got to clean up they got to execute better in close games. Good team, but they're not there yet. Like, you could clearly see that, they show the youth. They show their youth. All right, ladies and gents, 7:56 remaining in the first quarter.
Rim protectors and Brook Lopez and Ivica Zubac,
10-2 is score.
ranked 1 and 2 in the NBA when it comes to contested shots this season. And this is your fair perform under pressure. I asked assistant coach
Brook Lopez has contested the most shots in the NBA this season.
He said both are the backbone of the defense. They, more than anyone else, are expected to cover their own man and also clean up the mistakes of their teammates. He said when you have a good rim protector, it gives confidence to the rest of your team.
We got a channel. Let's go Clippers. Terrence Mann being guarded by Grayson Allen gives it off to Zubac. Beautiful pass inside to Paul George, but Paul George again, his favorite candy is Butterfingers because he can't go harder. And look at Lopez with the behind the back save. Bucks get the ball. Here's Giannis. Half spin. Gives it over to Grayson Allen. Giannis goes back to the repost on the elbow, and what do we have? Is it a defensive 3 seconds on the Los Angeles Clippers?
Really brings some added humor to the league. It looks like Grayson Allen will go to the free throw line here.
So Grayson to the free throw line. Portland retakes the lead. They're up 44-43. Here's Grayson Allen makes the free throw. It is good.
So is there discrepancy when it comes to the
Ryan says over under Dallas will struggle near the playoffs. That will harm their playoff spot. I'm gonna say. I'm actually gonna say over. I'm gonna say over, but by a little bit, not by a lot. Here's Giannis. Puts a jab step on Zubac. Shoots a jump shot. Can't hit though. Terrence Mann gives it to Paul George. Gives it to Zubac. Handoff over to Mann. Relocates off the screen by Zubac. Mann takes a jump shot, but he can't hit. Here's Joe Ingles, who just checked in. He decides to pull up for 3 straight on. Ooh, buckets. And the Clippers, for the second straight game, are off to a slow start. They're down 14-2 to the Milwaukee Bucks. Paul George. They get a screen. George, jump shot. No good. Here come the Bucks. Bucks up 14-2 right now. 14-2 start for the Bucks. And they pass it to Giannis. Giannis kicks it out. Oh, that was a terrible pass by Giannis, man. Backcourt violation on the Bucks. Milwaukee's already got 3 turnovers. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Hakeem says, in your opinion, what team would be the best landing spot for Russ in a perfect world? In a perfect world? And the Bucks are a really good defensive team in terms of their defensive range. That's a good question. He gives the Clippers playmaking, but I don't think it's great. I mean, Russ, I think, fits with the Bulls. He definitely. I think him coming off the bench for the Pacers would be good because Halliburton is their primary playmaker and he leads the league in assists. All right, man. Here's Joe Ingles with the ball on the right wing. Him and Paul George, they got a little rivalry. Paul George gets punked by him every single time. Here's Jrue Holiday being guarded by Marcus Morris. Just pulls up for 3 and it's no good. And Paul George with the rebound. Here's Terrence Mann. Gives it to Marcus Morris. In the corner for 3 and it's good. Hit the like. Smash that subscribe. Here's Holiday. Jump shot. It's good. Comes right back. He said we trade off. Giving it 3 for 2. Paul George gives it over to Norman Powell, who checked in. Norman Powell drives all the way to the basket, kicks it out in the corner. Marcus Morris fakes a three in the corner, gives it over to PG-13, shoots a three-pointer, but it's no good. Paul George just continues to take jump shots. 6-5. Wow, Ingles is wide open, and the Clippers get lucky. Yeah, but the Clippers defense has been it's just atrocious. They're getting broken down so easy. Marcus Morris for three hits another one. 16-8. And the funny thing is, the Clippers are actually a top 10 defense. They're 10th in opponents' points. They're 9th in defensive rating. All right, and good defensive play right there by the Clippers. They got numbers 4-on-3, extra pass. Man gets it too late. His man kicks it out. Paul George open on the right wing for three. Finally hits it. And it's a 16-11 game. And the Clippers are within 5, 16-11. And we got a timeout by Mike Budenholzer. So 4:09 to play here in the first quarter, as you just heard from Brian Simeon. Milwaukee was up 14-2 to start. And since then, the Clippers are on a 9-2 run. So now it is a 16-11 game as we come back from commercial break. Excuse me. Ryan says, I think this year with the West being unpredictable, it will be the first time teams can't purposely lose to get good spots for the playoffs. Everybody has to think in win now mode. That's got to be the thought process. Everybody's in win now mode. That's the way it's got to be. In order for people to really get to that point of being wanting to think that you're a contender, you gotta be in a win now mode now. The West is so tight from 3 to 13, so you need to try to establish yourself and get a playoff spot to avoid a play-in. Because pretty much, if you play a play-in, you're playing basically 5 rounds instead of 4. Because basketball has 4 rounds in the playoffs, but because of the play-in tournament, you're adding 5, especially for a team who really has to fight that much harder just to get into the postseason, for a chance to get in the postseason. Dude Muscle says, I got $100 on the Clippers on the money line. Okay, some people pick the Clippers to win. I said I picked the Milwaukee Bucks to win this game just because Kawhi Leonard's not here. Well, the Clippers still have more. They got good players, good enough players to win this game, especially because the Bucks are without Bobby Portis. Jay Crowder is not going to be available till Tuesday, and Chris Middleton is out due to minutes restriction, and he's still trying to work himself back from his horrific injury he suffered in the playoffs last year. Ryan says, over or under, Monty Williams will be fired if the Suns don't make it to the Western Conference Finals or win the championship. He'll definitely be on the hot seat. I don't know if he might get fired, but there'll be consideration of him getting fired. He'll definitely be on the hot seat.
Now watch what happens. You see Zoo come down, and Zoo will eventually, as soon as I get my best friend, my teletrainer, Zoo's going to work his way in. PG will wind up on that win.
Oh, I guess they're breaking down the play. I thought they were breaking down an injury that happened, but no, nobody's injured for the Clips.
When the ball starts to move, 1 pass,
Shut up,
2 passes, 3 passes, drive, kick it back out. There's PG in the spot, right where you want him to be.
Well, you see the last play that Mike Fratello broke down? That's the other play we got to play. And look at Paul George with the steal, going into the passing lane, scores, and it's a 3-point game. 16-13. Joe Ingles almost travels, being guarded by Marcus Morris. And we got a turnaround. Robert Covington comes in, and then Brook Lopez with the hook. It's good. And we got an 18-13 basketball game. Bucks up by 5. Norman Powell lets the ball roll in the half court, then picks it up as he crosses the half court line. Oh, he got pushed. And Ingles ends up pushing Norman Powell, so he's going to draw the foul.
It's the first foul against the Bucks.
Giannis has that great ability to take smaller guys down low and make
Paul George is taking a seat.
foot jump hooks, or take big guys outside by the 3-point line and try and guard him out there. So he's not going to be threes.
Powell looking for a foul, but the foul's before the shot, so it was on the floor. Norman Powell does a good job of drawing fouls.
14 seconds on the shot.
So Drew Holiday always looking like the Karate Kid. Drew Muscle says, are there any female refs in the game? Woo! Norman Powell hits a 3-pointer, and it's a 2-point game, which was once a 12-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks here in the quarter. 2-point game, Clippers down by 2, 18-16. Ingles turns it over. Another turnover for the Bucks. Clippers got numbers. Terrence, man, don't sit down with a hammer. And he ties the game at 18. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. We are tied at 18, folks. Here's Drew Holiday, one-on-one. Hesitation, dribbles left. He gets stripped, but the ball's going to stay with Milwaukee. There's no female referees for this one, I don't think, dude Muscle. No female referees, I think, for this one. Hakeem says, what is your scouting report on Victor Wembanyama? Is he the best project since LeBron? I certainly think so. Here's Amir Coffey checked in for the Clippers. They swing it. Powell, open for 3. No. And Covington tried to poke it away, but it's going to stay with the Milwaukee.
Goes out for Milwaukee. Zubac thought he was in the game. The officials maybe saying he wasn't at the table in time, but they won't let him on the court yet.
So we got an argument going on. I'm not sure from where. Wembanyama, he's definitely got a talent, but I feel like he's getting hyped up a little too much, man. A little too much too early. Yo, shout out to the AJ Show. Guys, if you haven't, make sure to go check out the AJ Show on his channel and make sure y'all go subscribe on his new channel. He does the Orlando Magic. He does the Tampa Bay Lightning, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, NFL, college football, college basketball, you name it, NBA, hockey, baseball, Tampa Bay Rays. If you are a baseball fan, the man does it all, man. So make sure you guys go check him out. Hit that like and make sure you guys are sharing the stream. So again, shout out to my man, the AJ Show. Appreciate you as always, my brother, man. Appreciate that, man. My man is working hard. You already know, man. The AJ Show. If you haven't seen this channel, man, do puts out great content, man. That dude is grinding, man. Much love and respect. Here's Norman Powell. Gives it over to Zubac. Zubac pushing over Giannis. He's bullying him. He said, "You can't guard me. You can't guard me." Look at him, man. Scores in the paint, and the Clippers take the lead. They're up 20-18. Right now, the Clippers are on an 18-4 run. Here we go. Ingles goes for the layup. Oh, man, he missed an easy one. That's bunnies. Once again, Clippers in transition. Look at Terrence Mann. Coast to coast. Goes for the layup. It's good. And the Clippers are now up by 4. 20-4 run in the last 3+ minutes. We got 1:40 remaining. Here's Giannis. Pulls up. Jump shot. Oh, my God. That shot looked awful. He had like a hitch. Man, takes it all the way. Challenges Giannis. He can't go. Zubac with the tip, but is that offensive interference? Oh, they're going to wave it off. Offensive interference. Bro, he's elbowing him, backing him down. Definitely appreciate that, AJ. Oh, yeah, that ball was still in the cylinder. That's a good call. Good call by the refs. That ball was still in the cylinder. So that basketball count, I would have put the Clippers up by 6 and it'd be a 22-4 run. But instead, Milwaukee gets the ball back. See, my problem with Giannis, I feel like sometimes when he shoots the ball, it's kind of difficult since he's a big man and he has such a long stride. It's like his arms are like not, and you know he can palm the basketball with his large wingspan. Still on the floor, let's explain that whole first quarter. Clippers with 7 assists in the first quarter, and we got a travel on Giannis, another Milwaukee Bucks turnovers. As you just heard, my man, 7 Milwaukee turnovers in the first quarter. 7.
He took 2 steps after you
Seven.
the ball up. Just a careless mistake on his part.
Here's PG-13, knocks down the jump shot. 22-4 run. It's 24-18. Giannis, handoff to Javon Carter. Javon Carter, bounce pass to Giannis. Giannis goes up, and he can't get the foul call, and we got another miss. All right, Norman Powell with the basketball. Powell goes behind the back. Powell shoots a three-pointer. No, Zubac taps it into the hands of Pat Connaughton. They give it to Javon Carter. Back to Giannis. Full head of steam. Giannis, sidestep, goes up, and he's going to draw the foul as he falls down. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 45.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing like a nice cup of tea, man, to really clear stuff. All right, Dude Muscle says if the Clippers go up by 10, he cashes out early. Bet. Clippers, you heard the man. Y'all better be up by 10. But they're up 6 right now, but Giannis can cut it to 4. Here's my man Giannis. I think the Kumpo. This is the free throw. My man, yikes.
Red Bull infusions and tiny tacos are the perfect pair.
I already know what it is.
Ketchup and mustard.
Jack in the Box.
Remember last year you counted out.
Did I go to Jack in the Box when I was in Cali? I don't even remember. Here's Giannis. Free throw is good. 24-19. Bucks trail by 5. Amir Coffey's bringing the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Coffey gives it over to Marcus Morris. Morris pushing off Ingles. They give it to Zubac on the catch. Zubac loses the ball, and it's going to be a turnover. It's stripped. Here's Carter. Gives it over to Ingles. Fakes it. Gives it over to Carter. Carter open for 3. What a rainbow, but it's short. And well, look at Connaughton with the hustle on that rebound. Beauchamp gives it to Carter for 3. Woo! Look at that swish. And just like that, they cut it to 2 with 10.6 seconds, 24-22. Here we go, 6 seconds. They're playing that Rack City beat. Powell gets stripped. Look at that. Oh, that's a leg. What is? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. I don't know about that one. Let me see that. Oh, yeah, he got hand. I thought he didn't, but he did.
Sources that tell me this will be a 3-shot foul.
Also, it's from the 3-point line, so it's going to be 3 free throws for the Clips. Here's Norman Powell. Knocks down the first free throw. Clippers lead 25-22.
The second to play here in this first quarter. Clippers will carry a lead into the second frame. Again, they'll have the ball. They've got the momentum.
Second free throw is good. Clippers will get the ball to start the second quarter, second and third.
February 14th as the Clippers take on the
Clippers lead 26-22.
20,000 fans in attendance and receive a city
on Valentine's Day, Clippers play the Warriors. Here's the free throw. It's good. Powell knocks down all 3, 27-22, and with 1/10 of a second left. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 1, Clippers started the game trailing 14-2, down by as many as 12. And instead, the Clippers finished the quarter on a 25-8 run to end the first. So it is now a 27-22 game. Dude Muscle says, how many points does Kawhi have? No. So here's the problem. You didn't hear me when I mentioned at the start of the stream. Kawhi Leonard is actually out tonight due to load management, so he's not playing tonight. I just put Kawhi in the background, backing down Giannis, but Kawhi Leonard is actually not playing tonight. He is out. So let me just give the injury report once again, ladies and gentlemen. So the people that are out for the Milwaukee Bucks are Jay Crowder. He won't join the Bucks until Tuesday. Chris Middleton is out, and so is Bobby Portis. He's been out with an injury. For the Clippers, we got Nicholas Batum. We have Kawhi Leonard. We have, and then the 3 new players, Mason Plumlee, Bones Highland, and who's the other player? Man, who's the other player? I was just thinking about him. He just came up to my mind. Who was the other player? I was just thinking about him, and then all of a sudden, like, it just disappeared from my head. But anyway, all I know is that they got five players out. That's probably the most important thing. Ryan says same with Glenn Rivers, 3-1 blown leads. He always got a pass, but needed to be fired back then. Like D'Antoni, Rockets had more chances to win over the Warriors, but failed, and everyone said he needs to be fired. I feel the same with Monty, especially with the problems that they had. Well, Monty's biggest problem is that's not only the fact that his players choked the way they did, but him and DeAndre Ayton also have issues that they have not really solved. I mean, they're not seeing eye to eye. DeAndre Ayton is complaining about like the lack of touches that he gets with the basketball. But my problem is that to me, DeAndre doesn't seem like a guy who makes a point of emphasis of like, give me the damn basketball. I'm going to prove to you why I'm such a high draft pick, because he should be living up. He has not lived up to his potential as of yet. He's still young, but he looks like an older big man.
President of Basketball Operations, Lawrence Frank, appreciate your time here, and I have to imagine there's a little
Eric Gordon, of course. I'm like, how could I forget him? Thank you for that, Freddie, because I was out here throwing the brain for it. I'm like, they got Eric Gordon, like he was the other piece. So yeah, no Eric Gordon tonight neither. Clippers with the ball in the second quarter. Coffee to George, catches, spins, jump shot, rims out. Giannis with the rebound. Is Giannis playing all 48 tonight? Giannis goes to the post. Giannis with the turnaround. Wow, tough move by Giannis with the hook, and he gets it. We got a 27-24 basketball game. Look at the defense by Javon Carter. Norman Powell loses it, but what kind of – why are they calling a foul on Javon Carter? He played good defense. And then once he got good defense, he just lost Norman Powell just lost his balance.
Past season. Yeah, without a doubt. In our past transactions with trade deadline, we basically got our business done before the deadline.
Anyway, it'll be shot out of bounds for the Clippers.
At 9 a.m. on Thursday.
Nah, shout out to Freddie. Appreciate that. I'm like, I know they got Eric Gordon. I was like, why is his name not popping up? George off the screen, shoots a jump shot, misses. Yo, Paul George needs to attack the basket. Stop selling for them damn jump shots. Giannis goes up. Ooh, bully ball puts it in with the jam. Takes on two Clippers. And just like that, it's a 1-point game, 27-26. All right, man, they give the ball over to Robert Covington, who puts a head fake. Give it to Powell. They kick it out. Covington on the right wing for three, and he airballed it. 10:38 remaining here in the first half. Giannis pulls up from the right wing, attacks the middle, takes a turnaround hook. He can't finish, but the ball's going to stay with the Bucks as it goes off of Zubac.
What holes you want to fill or how you want to upgrade the roster. We're very, very process-driven in the sense that number one thing we want to do is enhance our playoff rotation. And
Lawrence Frank is the GM.
Player who can dribble past.
All right, here's Giannis, man, catches it. They give it over to Grayson Allen. Comes off the screen, shoots a three-pointer, bangs the digital. And the Milwaukee Bucks retake the lead, 29-27. George, Morris, Norman Powell, in and out move. Beautiful sidestep. Beautiful left hand finish by Norman Powell, and he ties the game at 29. Smash the like button. There's Giannis going in the paint, spin, hook, no good. What was a little predictable though on that one? And he's rushing that hook too quick on the spin. Now 40 remaining. Covington gets the pass, shoots the three-pointer, way too strong. Javon Carter gives it to Giannis, full head of steam, goes to the basket, he scores. And the Bucks retake the lead, 31-29. Amir Coffey gets the pass from Paul George, starts to drive right, loses his balance, regains and shoots a left-hand jump shot on a fade, and that's a tough angle to get that shot, but he was able to make it to tie the game at 31. Big ups. Giannis fakes, goes up with the left hand, gets blocked by Zubac, faces a double in the post. Beautiful pass inside, and left-handed shot. I don't know who that was, but he ended up missing it. Coffey. Oh, beautiful hesitation. Eludes the defender in the air, and he scores with the left hand. Clippers go back up by 2, 33-31, and we got another timeout by Mike Budenholzer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with 8:41 remaining here in the first half, we have ourselves a 33-31 basketball game. Clippers retake the lead up by 2. You know, somebody might want to tell Eric Gordon that when he plays again, he can't be taking them type of three-point shots he was taking in Houston. No, I'm messing with him. He's probably gonna take those shots anyway, but he makes them at a pretty solid clip though. So I gotta give him his props. He's shooting what, 36% from the three-point line this year? Can't front. Guys, if you have not hit the like button, man, make sure to hit that like button. We got 26 people watching right now. Salute to the 26 people. But we only got half of those likes. We got twice as many viewers as likes. Hit that like button. It's free. Hit that like button. It's free. Share in the YouTube platform. Share in the YouTube community, man. It does well for the algorithm. Appreciate that. The AJ Show has got a question for me. Definitely appreciate that. He says, who do you have in the Super Bowl on Sunday night? And for those who don't know who is in the Super Bowl, we got the Kansas City Chiefs going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm pretty sure just about everybody knew that. But there's some people who might ask because they don't watch football. And sometimes they'll catch the Super Bowl, but they only really watch it for the halftime show. I could care less about that, to be honest with you. Again, nothing personal, but it's just something I've kind of gotten over the years, depending on who's performing at halftime. I just really more so care about the game. But to answer your question, AJ, I mean, I want to pull for the Chiefs just because Mahomes is my favorite quarterback, so I'm going to pull for them. But I think that the Eagles, top to bottom, are the better team. They really are. I don't trust the Chiefs secondary against those receivers, and quite honestly, Jalen Hurts is the real deal. And the Chiefs are going to have to figure out how to contain him, because the thing is, with Jalen Hurts being a mobile quarterback, it makes it very hard to blitz him. So the Chiefs are going to have to figure out Steve Spagnuolo is going to have to figure out what kind of package he's going to throw at Jalen Hurts, because his mobility makes it hard to blitz him. So, and he's done a really good job this year of picking it up. And let's face it, their offensive line is real good. And people were saying this about the Chiefs. They said that the Chiefs, they were really never the favorites they're not the favorites in any of the Super Bowls that they played in the Patrick Mahomes era, if you really think about it. They were not the favorites against the 49ers. They weren't the favorites against the Buccaneers. And that was considering that they lost all Mahomes came into that Super Bowl injured, didn't even have an offensive line. They were all hurt too. But I didn't make excuses. We'll talk more, but back to live action. And we got a miss. Oh, so we got a miss, 33-31. Brandon Boston back on the floor. They give it a PG-13. Here's PG. Fakes. Gives it over to Covington. Shoots a three-pointer. And that shot actually looked good. Clippers lead by 5. Giannis gets doubled. Grayson Allen swings it. Did Boston Jr. just push whoever that was? 36-31. Amir Coffey takes a jump shot and gets the bounce. Okay. And so we got a 38-31 basketball game. Clippers up by 7. Here's Drew. They give it over to Giannis. Giannis fakes, drives left to the middle, goes up with the left hand. He gets blocked, but they're gonna call a goaltend. They're gonna count the basket because I was late.
I don't know if he. Let me see this basket again. I thought that was a clean block. Foul may have come before him, but he took that to the glass. That was a good block.
Nah, Freddie G was there. He saw him last night. he saw his boy G Money. Oh, so they call the foul? Oh. So they called the foul instead of a goaltend. Interesting. Here's Giannis. Oh my God, that free throw look. That free throw look by Suda. What kind of form was that?
Let me see here. Is it Leon Wood?
You know, you took your bubblegum cards out.
Here's Giannis averaging at least 25 points and 10 rebounds for the 6th straight season. Here's the free throw. And it's good. Leon on the 84 team. 38-32. It's Paul George. Gives it over to Norman Powell. Gets a double screen. Decides to shoot a straight on three. And that's a no. Into the hands of Wes Matthews. Gives it over to Drew Holiday. Holiday hesitates. Gets stripped in the air. Another turnover. Beautiful move. Beautiful move by Brandon Boston Jr. He dunks it. And it's a 40-32 basketball game. Clippers really playing well on the defensive end. Holiday for three. Big shot.
I like what the Clipper defense is doing now. When Antetokounmpo puts it down, they're coming smothered, coming from the backside, front side.
Clippers defense coming from all angles. George, nice move. Oh, off his foot. No, that was off his foot. Watch Holiday. Beautiful move by Brandon Boston Jr. Man, I'm telling you, the Clippers share the ball. This is a scary basketball team. And PG-13 misses the three-pointer. And Drew Holiday takes a step back three, which was pointless. Didn't even try to run the offense. That was really stupid. Zubac got way down low, and he had to pass it. They pass it back. Oh, nice move. Coffee. Dribble handoff, shoots a jump shot from the baseline. It's good. How about Amir Coffee, man? He's coming to play well off the bench. 42-35, Clippers lead by 7. What a turnaround for the Clippers, man. After starting trailing 14-2. Here's Lopez. Deep three, but it's short. Damn, Brandon Boston got stripped. He was looking for a foul, but didn't get the call. This is Joe Ingles, the Australian. Trying to push his defender off. Lopez sets the screen. Lopez comes up with a push floater, and it's good. And we got a 42-37 basketball game. Clippers up 5. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout with 5:04 remaining. And it looks like it's going to be, the timeout's going to be by Todd Lue. So once again, with 5:04 remaining in the first half, it is a 42-37 game. And Dude Muscle says, can the Clippers please go up by 10? Shannon just can't just ignore John Morant. He can't. Wow, they got people in the media saying that this roster doesn't fear anybody on the Lakers. Who is this dude, bro? Oh, Cordy B. Vance, man, the way he's holding his arm on that chick though. He keep looking at her like he wants to take her to the locker room and you know what? Take her straight to the showers though. Bro, you can't stop looking at her like that. Yo. Ross Golan-Wude. Beautiful, sexy. All right, Clippers Dance is performing right now. I can't believe Windhorst said this lineup doesn't fear anybody, but he was raving about the trade. So what you really saying, bro, about the Lakers then? You was raving about the trade, but now you're saying they don't fear that this doesn't really put fear in anybody? I think in order for them to have some type of fear of this Laker roster, they're gonna have to me beat Golden State. But the thing is, the problem is people are saying Golden State, but the problem is Steph is not playing, so he's not healthy.
11 for 18 from 3-point range. I asked Robert what he remembered from that night. He said there were no expectations in that game. No one was playing, and it was the second night of a back-to-back. He said Tyler told the team, just go out and play hard and play the right way.
Smash that like button.
He was playing free and having fun, and they said the more I hit, the rim just kept getting bigger and
he had
bigger.
43 points last year against the Bucks on April 1st.
He was encouraging Rocco to go after Klay Thompson's record of 14 threes in a game. Robert said he thinks 4 of his threes were in and out, but all of them felt good, like they were going to go in. And then
Marcus Morris putting the move, shooting the jump shot. It's good. Clippers up by 7, 44-37.
And they were actually friends from the G League. They played against each other Rocco's rookie year. Fun story there, though.
I'll tell you what, that was
Here's Drew.
one of my favorite games.
Crosses over Amir Coffey. Takes a tough jump shot, and that's going to be a jump ball.
We have a wedgie, Coach Fratello. That is the actual clinical term written and documented by Dr. Naismith. Good look there at Robert Covington.
So Covington is going to take a seat. He takes a break.
Have you ever seen the rules of basketball? It's in there. Look.
Is it me or not? Is Roscoe on Wood pregnant? I don't know. I didn't even know she was dating. She probably must have been dating like on the low. Here's Engel, shoots a 3-pointer off the screen, can't hit. Zubac gets the board. Here's Marcus Morris, passes it off. Terrence Mann, that's a wild 3, but he can't hit. Back come the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday around the screen. Stop. Kicks it out. Lopez for 3. Yes. Book it. And it's a 4-point game. 44-40.
6 years, he hit 0 threes in his last.
What a move by Marcus Morrison. He's going to draw the foul to shoot, too.
Turned around. He paid attention to it and has been a wonderful addition in the NBA, certainly here for Milwaukee.
Well, it was almost
First
like
6, 7
a
seasons.
to have your big man
7, next 2
shoot
seasons.
3-point shots in his
24.
Not like
Last
have terrific
last
touch, you just-
7 seasons. He's in year 16 now.
could only shoot the
He's
ball like he
attempted
was.
2,146 3-pointers.
As a coach, you say, "Do I let the big man go out there and shoot that three?" And it's kind of like unorthodox right now, but he could shoot it. And why not take advantage of it? And then as the 3-point shot became more prevalent in the league, they said, "Yeah, go ahead. You're out there, take it."
3:48 remaining here in the first. It is 40. I mean, in the second half. I'm sorry, second half. Second quarter. It is a 45-40 basketball game. Who went to Kansas, by the way? They're lobbing this shot to Ingles. But then Brook Lopez is able to put it in. He's got 9 points. Here's Boston. Yeah, he gets the bounce. Okay. I see you. 47-42. Ingles. Lopez fakes it. Starts to drive to the middle. He does. Floats it up. Tough shot. But he gets a rebound. Goes up. Can't. Third effort, and he gets it. And that's what you do when you get somebody that puts extra effort. Look at Brook Lopez. Cuts the game to 3 with his offensive rebounding and just his tenacity and his grit. Brandon Boston gets blocked. Here's Ingles. What a pass to Holiday. That could have been a disaster. They give it to Matthews for the tie, but it's too short. All right, Zubac sets the screen. Coffee goes around it once again. They give it to Zubac. Zubac puts the ball on the floor. Tough hook, but he gets it to go. Nice move. Beautiful move. And we got ourselves a 49-44 basketball game. 2 minutes. Here's Drew Holiday. Holiday pulls the ball back. Being guarded by Zubac. Decides to pull up for 3. Oh, book it and cuts it to 2. Holiday with 10 points, 2-point game, 49-47. Terrence Mann gives it over to Coffee. Coffee crossover. Coffee jump shot. No. For the 3. Woo! Here come the Bucks. And they retake the lead. They're up 50-49. Brook Lopez is cooking now. He's got 14 points and 10 rebounds. A double-double in the first half with a block. Bucks up 50-49. Morris misses the jump shot with the one-on-one size up. They give it to Drew, the Karate Kid. Oh, what a move by Holiday. Goes into the paint, goes up with the layup, and it's good. Clippers have lost some momentum. And the Bucks are now back up. They lead by 3, 52-49. Bucks on an 8-0 run. Here's Brandon Boston, puts some moves, takes a jump shot. What a nice move. Tough shot. But it's good. That looks real good. So it's now 52-51. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Joe Ingles puts a move, decides to pull back. Lopez starts to drive. Spins. Nice move on Zubac. Goes up. What a move by Brook Lopez. I'm impressed with Brook Lopez today. He's got 16 points in the first half. 54-51. And they're doing this without Telecoupo on the bench. Here's Terrence Mann. 12 seconds. Shot clock is off. 10. Morris fakes a 3 on 2 Bucks. Goes up, and what a block by Lopez. We got to step back, another block. And how about the defensive effort of the Milwaukee Bucks to end the first half? And this is why the Bucks are in the top 5 in many defensive categories. Did you guys see that defensive sequence to end the first half right there on the Clippers? So, ladies and gentlemen, just when the Milwaukee Bucks looked like they were going to be going down, they come back up. They were down 49-44. They finished the quarter on a 10-2 run and take a 3-point lead at the half by the score of 54-51 in Crypto.com Arena. Bucks lead by 3. 17 people watching. Shout out to my man Anthony L in the building. Was good. Yo, Anthony L, I got a question for you, man. And let me know your answer. Do you want to come on tomorrow's stream that I'm going to have? Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I'm going to be doing the Lakers and the Warriors at night, but I wanted to do an earlier stream talking about Russell Westbrook and what ESPN has said about him in terms of him being a vampire to the Lakers. And I know his wife, Nina Westbrook, pretty much went on Twitter to complain that her husband got ridiculed for that. So, I mean, like I said, I feel like it goes both. I feel like it goes both ways, but I clearly know though that ESPN has an agenda. But anyway, Anthony, I would love for you to be a guest on the show. So I'm going to create the thumbnail for tomorrow, and then I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to send you the link so that you can hop on as a guest. And shout out to Zeddy Perry. He was the one that sent me the link. He was I'm sorry. He was the one that let me know about what was being said to Russell Westbrook. I saw the entire segment, and I said that, you know, again, I know Russ overstayed his welcome. He made some bad decisions that already caused him to be ridiculed by Laker fans and media alike. But at the same time, it's not all his fault. It's not. And the fact that now the people that are with Clutch Sports are taking this personal and just taking little jab shots at Russ, I feel like that's not good. That's not cool at all. You know, whether you love Russ or you hate Russ, it shouldn't be getting personal by media people. And this is what I'm saying. There's no professionalism in the workplace no more. It's like, if I don't like you because my man can't win any more championships, I'm going to disrespect you at every turn, no matter what you accomplished. No matter what you did, it don't matter. Shout out to Mark Cast. Shout out to you. But yeah, man, like I said, man, I know Russ, like I said, he did not make really smart decisions on the basketball court. And I even said, why even go to the Lakers? Because I knew he was going to be a scapegoat from day one, and that's exactly what happened. He became a scapegoat. So even though Russ didn't do a great job, he turns the ball over a lot, but we've known this for a long time because that's who Russ is. He hasn't really learned to slow the game down at times, which is why he gets erratic and then tries to do things really quickly. So he still has to own that craft, but he has shown the ability to be under control when being around the right people. I thought Darvin Ham was a good thing for him at first, but Darvin Ham is just kind of like in the Westbrook problem too, in terms of Russell wants to start. He feels like he could now, in his opinion, do that with another team now. That's what he's thinking, even though he's going to be 36. And then also, like I said before, then, you know, you have the situation then with Anthony Davis. And it's like, but it shouldn't get to the point where it's like you knew what Russ was. Why would you go after him? You knew what he was, especially if your team is good enough to still compete for not only playoff spots, but potentially NBA championships. Why did you decide to go that route? You know, that's the stuff that I really wasn't like getting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's look at the box score for the first half stats. Brook Lopez is cooking right now with the 16 first half points. Look at the plus minus. +8. He's got 16 and 12 at the half. Giannis has got 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, but he does have 2 turnovers. There's Pat Connaughton. He didn't score in 9 minutes of action. And then the bench only gave up 6 points. They shot 44% from the field from 3 and 66% from the free throw line. For the Clips, they don't have a single person in double figures. They're only trailing by 3. Marcus Morris Sr. came close. So did Alma. But it is what it is. Just got to come ready the next time you get a random question like that. You know, to not be so scared. Not a big deal. All right, people. Let's check out the team stats for both teams here in the first half, and then we're going to look at the out-of-town scores on the channel. Clippers shoot 46% from the field, but like we mentioned, they didn't shoot the 3-ball real well. Only 5 out of 17, while the Bucks shot a blistering 44% from the 3-point line, 8 of 18. Free throws are about the same. Let me see what else. Free throw shooting percentage as a team, the Bucks are one of the worst in the NBA. The Knicks are among the best in free throw percentage. They're at 80%. Rebounding goes in favor to the Bucks. They'll get more second opportunities. Knicks got to do a better job of their defensive rebounds off of misses. Wow. I mean, so I finished drinking my tea. Had to put myself some Hall cough drops just to make sure that things are all good. All right, man. The Clippers have 10 points off of I'm sorry, not Milwaukee, of Denver's turnovers. But but right now they're owning the fast break by the score 14-6. Wow, he really thought that they passed away. Anyway, points in the paint, 26-22 in favor of the Milwaukee Bucks. No technical fouls were given. Or were they? Anyway, the Clippers are +8 in the fast break points. And ladies and gentlemen, those are your first half stats here on the channel. Anthony L says he's got plenty to say about that. Anthony L says Phil Handy and Darvin Ham and the rest of the coaching staff handled it wrong too. Russ for the layup hits the shot clock turnover. I could tell that was the highlights, man. Shout out to Tom Stringer in the building. What's good, guys? Make sure to hit the like as you guys come in. Shout out to Jay in the building. What's good with you, bro? He says Phil Handy has been the Lakers sideline way before Bron, AD, or Russ became Lakers, which is very true. I've seen Phil Handy over there. The only player that had issues was Russ. Eventually, it's the player. And he says how. The thing is, if you really look at this situation, it's Russ's fault. It's the media's fault. But I knew he was going to be scapegoated at the start. I knew he was going to be scapegoated by the time they got him. I said, watch when things go wrong. The finger's going to be pointed at you, and it happened. But the thing is, you guys got to keep it in mind, too. If you're a player that's gotten traded from team to team to team right after your first stint with Oklahoma City, and then you just gotta think about some of the things he said, and then the comment section. Anthony Elsa has got nothing to do with who's been there longer. Phil Handy shouldn't have been laughing on the bench. It was just kind of weird because, like, in one part, it was like, you know, I thought LeBron, the teammates were going to be able to come and, you know, dab Bron up and hug him and all that. I guess they just all did that for the party. I don't know. And although people thought that, I think Russell was probably unprofessional, like with the media and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, we will get to the sample size of all that tomorrow. But I'm going to create the thumbnail, and I want to get Anthony Ellis a yes. The fact that Trae Young is still in Atlanta is still an Atlanta Hawk baffles me, because he should have been traded. Because I feel like he was throwing some of those games from the for Atlanta. There's too many guys now that are just doing stuff for clickbait. Because I saw a thumbnail with a title saying that this roster doesn't put any fear to anybody in the NBA. When I said that's funny, because dudes were raving about the trades. They were raving about the trade. So I don't get that. Yep. Shout out to Sly in the building. He says, I'm talking about when Russ told them that they had to be better when they were talking about him on the sidelines. Not everything was Westbrook's fault. The media brainwashed people's mind with their hatred. Jay says that wasn't the point made. It was the area you focused on. Handy hasn't had issues with any other player but Russ. And Handy continued to work with Russ countless times when Russ was yelling. Actually, Jay does make a good point because Phil Handy, despite the fact that Russ had some issues with him, he was still willing to work with him. Like I said, Russ, they said that I was hearing from a report that Russ has got, I think, OCD. So he has got a bit of a little bit with he's got kind of a compulsive disorder. He says, "Oh, Lou, you don't rock with young." What do you mean? Not true. I can send the video of Phil Handy yelling at LeBron on the way to the tunnel. This is why I had to bring Anthony L as a guest, because I really want to hear, what do you think about this? All right, so this game is on NBA TV. I'm surprised. Oh, so it's Kia Game Time, and we have that Indian dude. Oh, my man Sam Mitchell. I know he looked like he spray painted his head. I remember Shaq doing that too, and his hairline looked so effing weird. It just made me laugh so damn much. All right, so Sam Mitchell in 3D in the studio. Guys, hit the like. It's that dude Alex Wright, man. It's crazy. And that goes back to Kobe. He wasn't the only problem. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, you're saying if I don't like Trae Young? No, I don't. He's very good, but he's a little overrated to me. What I don't like about Trae Young is his attitude. Like his game is good. It's good for him, but I don't like his attitude. I don't like the way that I felt like, again, some of the games I felt like he could have played harder when he clearly didn't. Always complaining and always wanting to foul. His inability to play defense because of how scrawny and small he is, is a liability. And then just the type of shots that he takes, it's just not a good formula. It's just not a good formula. But that's my problem with Russ too, man. It's just that he doesn't have accountability. That was my thing with Russ. So yeah, Russ got his issues, but it goes back to what I was saying before. What these dudes said was just flat out wrong on his part. He's like a vampire. I'm like, if he's a vampire, then LeBron is Dracula. Because I'm like, how much stuff has he gotten away with? And it's Bron's fault that Russ was even on the team, period.
Almost get the turnover. Again, when he goes to the basket after the pick and roll, you'll see multiple bodies trying to make it difficult on Giannis, which they did. He still wound up 6 of 15 from the floor for 16 points.
Oh, that's Dr. Doug.
54 against the Clippers last week. He is destructive around the iron. Now it is.
All right, we're getting ready for the start of the third quarter, ladies and gents. Brook Lopez was cooking in the first half, bro. 16 first half points.
If there's one thing that the Clippers maybe should shoot for, keep Milwaukee out of those 30-point quarters. First quarter, Milwaukee had 22 points. Second quarter, they had 32 points, and that's when they took the lead back again. So
start of the third quarter.
Keep them under that 30-point mark each quarter.
Plus that 38 last night in the third quarter against the Lakers as we go to Jamie for adjustments.
Yeah, speaking of Brian Shaw there coming out of the half, he said, you know what, we got off to a bad start, but we did start to figure things out in that.
Paul George to Zubac in the post. Giannis strips him, picks his pocket, and it's a turnover for the Clippers. Giannis dribbles. Ooh, Giannis hurt his knee. Or he just slipped. Looks like he's okay. Holiday shoots a deep three, but it's no good.
Holiday
That looked kind of dangerous right there. Paul George shoots a jump shot. It's good. It's a 1-point game. 8 and 22 points and 11 rebounds in a 117-104 win over the Pacers. And we got a deflection by the Clippers, but it's going to stay with the Bucks.
Watch Giannis's feet this time. I see this slip take. Oh, he steps on the foot.
He stepped on the foot, but surprised he was holding the right knee when it was his left. He stepped on. What a fake. Grayson Allen for 3, but he can't hit. 54-53. Good swing by the Clippers. Marcus Morris gives it off to Terrence Mann. Marcus Morris fakes. Going one-on-one. They give it out. Terrence Mann. They swing it to Brandon Boston. Boston gets a screen. Inside. Shoots from the free throw line. It's good. Good job getting to a spot. 55-54. Clippers retake the lead. Giannis shoots off the glass. Oh my God, that looked. Oh my God, what was that? Giannis, that looked awful. And we got a deflection. Here's Brandon Boston, tries to jump to the baseline, but they give it to Marcus Morris Sr. Paul George gets double switches with a double screen, shoots a 3-pointer. No. All right, Drew Holiday, high-low to Giannis and gets great position and slams it down. 56-53. Paul George, jump shot. No. Here's Giannis. Dribbles left. Goes up off the glass, but he can't finish. And we're going to get ourselves a late whistle, but a foul was called. So we're 9:28 remaining in the third quarter.
Catching and finishing.
You better say easy. Here's Giannis, man. 15th overall pick in the 2013 NBA draft. Makes the first free throw.
Here for the athletes, fans, and all their MVPs. Cedars-Sinai, proud to be #1 in California and #2 in the nation.
Here's Giannis. Free throw. Misses. Bucks up 57-55. And nice move by Terrence Mann to tie the game at 57 right there. And Grayson Allen wanted to shoot the 3 real fast, but decided to thought better of it. Drew Holiday goes behind the back, dribbles left. He gets stripped again, and he goes up, and he's going to draw the foul. So Clippers once again foul. Guys, hit that like button. Make sure to hit that like. So Terrence Mann gets called for the foul. Free throw. Good.
And for a chance to win the complimentary valet access to Clippers Courtside Club, visit clippers.com/Lexus to register.
Got 9:09 remaining. Drew Holiday, 4-time NBA All-Defensive Selection. Shows you how great of a very good defender he is. Knocks down both free throws. 59-57. Bucks lead by 2. Chris PG-13 puts the move, goes up with the hook. That was a wild shot. He can't miss it. Connaughton hits the 3, and the Bucks go back up by 5. 62-57. This PG gets the pass, shoots free throw line jumper, way too short. Bro, Paul George constantly with them short shots. He struggled last game too. Giannis fakes a three. It was open. Connaughton misses the three. Paul George 4 for 16. Why does he keep shooting threes? Even though he made it, like, still. He hits a big one and it cuts the game to 2. Here's Giannis. And what we got? An offensive foul? That was terrible defense by Holiday. He went under the screen. Never try to challenge Paul George to go over. The ball's given to Marcus Morris from Brandon Boston Jr. Gets the screen. Morris goes up with the floater. Too strong. 7.5 remaining here in the third quarter. We got a handoff. Grayson Allen for 3. No. (62-60). George off the screen, shoots the three-pointer. It's good, and the Clippers regain the lead of 63-62. And we're going to have ourselves a timeout. 7:05 remaining here in the third quarter. The score is Clippers 63, Milwaukee Bucks 62. Jay says Russ is gone. That's what matters most. If you ain't willing to work through something and only blame, then it's time to move on. Nobody gives a F about the media. Most of them have never played. Well, even if we disagree, I got to give Anthony Ellis props in terms of standing instead of believing in what it is. Sly says, damn, Cleveland spanking the Pelicans right now. Yup, 101-78. Damn, on national TV too. And that's with 15 under 16 seconds in the third quarter. So with the jump shot that Paul George just made, I just saw the highlight. He just scored his 16,000th career point. Now, we know he should have more than that, but unfortunately, he suffered that horrific leg injury. Oh, no, Zubac doesn't look bad. I'm thinking somebody else. I mean, he all orange and gray as a mere coffee. Guys, hit that like button. Make sure to hit the like. Hit that like button. So fresh is so clean. Bro, that's an iconic song right there by Outkast. I don't think it was their best song, but it's definitely iconic. Who is that shorty? Oh my God. Damn, she is looking good though. Woo! Can I sit next to her? She kind of look like Roscoe Onwude though. Oh, why you gotta pause, man? Come on. That ain't cool, dog. Who are those two? So cautious, so clean. All right, here we go.
A one-point ball game here in the third quarter. Now, as we know, the NBA trade deadline has come and gone, and one of the biggest moves that was made, Kevin Durant departing Brooklyn, headed to the Phoenix Suns. Now, you heard from President of Basketball Operations, Lawrence Frank, earlier in the broadcast. He spoke with the media before the game, and someone asked him about the KD trade. And Lawrence joked, he said, KD got traded? When that happened? The whole room got a good laugh out of that. But Lawrence said, yeah, Phoenix made a splash move. We did that in 2019. You don't have an unlimited treasure chest. He said,
all right, so we got a jump shot made, and the Bucks go back up by 1.
Do what you can to give the best chance to competing for a championship.
PG gives it over to Marcus Morris, goes to the post up. What's the move? Kicks it out to Terrence Mann in the corner. They put a fake. Marcus shoots a three. No. Zubac can't get the box out. Back on the Bucks. Lopez deep. I'm sorry. Man, made me dream. Bro, Lopez is cooking tonight. Bucks up 4. Zubac gives it to Boston.
6:03 to play here in the quarter.
All right, so the foul is going to be on Joe Ingles with nearly reaching the halfway point right here in the third quarter. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Zubac, hand off the Morris. Good extra pass. Nice shot. Good extra pass by Paul George. Not selling for the three. And the Clippers cut to 1. He left from Braun. Giannis with a tough catch. Tried to jump stop. Almost traveled. He did travel. Giannis. Dribble. And just attacks it from the basket. Bucks lead by 3. 69-66. Terrence Mann almost turns it over. Terrence Mann attacks a basket. Look at the move by Terrence Mann, and he scores. We got a 1-point game again. Giannis, bully ball, pushing Zubac, going with the hook, and he scores again. Giannis starting to cook. They dump it to Zubac. There's great position, but he kind of overshoots it over Brook Lopez. And we got a miss. 71-68. There's Ingles to Holiday. They're giving it to Giannis. Giannis on the post. Giannis rolls to the rim. Oh, it's good. So now Ty Lue takes a timeout. And the reason he takes a timeout is because Giannis Antetokounmpo scored the last 6 Milwaukee points. 6 of Milwaukee's last 9 points. The other one was a 3 from Brook Lopez. But now with that timeout, it's a 73-68 basketball game. You must hit that like button if you haven't hit the like button. Jay says, yeah, facts. PG got some Brown traits. Yep. Yeah, Paul George does not have accountability. He makes a lot of excuses when things go wrong. That's what I can't stand about Paul George. I've said that for the longest time. And then Jay says, yeah, Sly says, yeah, facts. He got some Brown traits. He says, Earl Stephen a sellout. Haven't listened to him since the early 2000s. Waste of time. Clippers need to believe in Terrence Mann more. Yeah, you got to let him make plays. You just got to let him make more plays, but let's see. Jay says PG is a bit worse about it. He left Russ in OKC for the same reason why he wants Russ as a Clipper now. I will say this. That's a little bit, to me, that to me is Paul George being two-faced. That's kind of hypocritical of Paul George. And I think Paul George, his problem was also he didn't want to be connected with Russ in losses because I'm like, I guess people forgot excuse me, I guess people forgot what Paul George did in 2018. He didn't do squat in the playoffs against the Jazz, and he got outplayed by Joe Ingles, the man he's going up against tonight in Milwaukee. No, that plays for Milwaukee, excuse me, but we're in, LA. Yeah, but right now the Clippers are doing a poor job. They're not letting Giannis get a full head of steam one-on-one against these slower bigs, taking him off the dribble, and he's getting great position getting into the paint. You have to make Giannis beat you from the outside. You cannot let him get established inside because it's going to lead to fouls. Giannis is good at passing out of the double when he's in the post. The system is designed around Giannis. But see, he doesn't dominate the ball. He doesn't even have to.
You said it with a straight face as long as you could.
All right, back to live action on the 4.5 remaining here in the third. Giannis is the best in the game. Don't care what anybody says. 4:18. Norman Powell gets it. Crosses. Morris. Guarded by Giannis. Has to give it up. Good defense by Giannis. Powell with a deep three, and it just hits the rim. Excellent Milwaukee Bucks defense. Force him to take a bad shot. Holiday. Hesitation. Goes up with the left hand. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound. That's been the Clippers' problem. Defensive rebounding. Good double team by the Clippers, but they found it. But Champ in the corner hits the three. Norman Powell shoots a three. The Bucks take a 76-68 lead.
Watch the double tail come from the baseline. He bounces it along the baseline from your cloth. He just can't get there in time.
Wow.
So much room between the line and the ball on that one.
Heck of a pass. Look at Powell, though. That's the thing with Powell. Gets to the free throw line.
5 free throw attempts thus far for the Clippers. So if you're going to shoot a lot of jump shots, you're not going to get rewarded with a lot of foul shots.
Just the 13th foul for Milwaukee here in this quarter.
Milwaukee with 3 team fouls.
Out the line. He was a savior last week for the Clippers. 26 points. First of 2 fall for Powell. We get a quick word.
Powell hits the first.
Monday.
The only problem, PG said he got on a boat and said he was going to stay, and then he left. That's what made him look weak.
Milwaukee 8 of 15 in the third frame. Bucks have outscored the Clippers by 3 in the quarter and by 6 in the game. Holiday picked up by Covington.
Good defense. There's Giannis. Dribbles. Giannis. Turnaround. No. Holiday. Open. Dribbles to the middle. Goes up. He's stripped. Great defense.
Nice job. Drew Holiday took it right at Covington, thinking he was going to get the contact. Watch the hands of Covington come down on the ball. His eyes are on it. It's not strong from his knee.
Good job by Covington right there. 76-70. Terrence Mann one-on-one. Goes all the way. Nice move by Terrence Mann to cut the lead to 4. 76-72. There's Drew Holiday. Push the dribble, gives it over to Giannis. Giannis dribbles left, lowers the shoulder, kicks it out. Joe Ingles in the corner for 3. Can't hit. There's Norman Powell for the Clips. Powell. Good ball movement by the Clips. Morris. Man, fakes. Powell for 3, but it rims in and out. Giannis full head of steam. Oh, he ran him over. No chance for 3. Extra pass. Marcus Morris getting hit. Oh, Terrence Mann tried to jump, but he missed time. Now look at both champs. Lays it in. So he makes a layup, so we got a timeout. So with 1:37 to play here in the third quarter, it is a 78-72 Milwaukee Bucks lead. Jay says PG versus the 2021 Sus. Oh, yeah. Anthony L says, I don't think the way PG left Russ was as bad as how KD left Russ. I don't think those two situations equate. I think in hindsight, it probably wasn't bad, but it's just that Paul George has never been able to do anything with it since then. So it actually makes him look bad in a way that he just makes excuses. You saw what happened in 2018. No. 2017. 2018. 2019. The bubble. And then 2021. And that was when he was with Russ, and then when he left. Let's go Bucks. He's trying to say 39-17. That could very well happen here tonight. Like I said, I like the Clipper pieces. They just needed a point guard.
Going through a situation has been in this season too. A team with the potential that the Clippers have right in the middle of a race for positioning. He can add something and help him.
Zubac. Looking, can't find anybody. Terrence Mann's hesitation, drives all the way left. Kicks it out. Nope, Covington doesn't even get it off. 24-second violation.
It is just the 8th for the Clippers, who have done over the last few weeks, maybe a couple of months even, a wonderful job of protecting the basketball.
You're exactly right. The coaches, they draw up something, they think about what they want, and that's what has happened to Blue Holes in this game, where they turned it over coming out of the timeout. There's another turnover of different kind.
Behind the back. Good extra pass. And Javon Carter knocks down the three. So now the Bucks take a 9-point lead. They lead 81-72. Zubac gives it to Terrence Mann. And he's going to draw the foul.
Terrence will go to strike for a couple of free throws.
Watch Milwaukee's ball movement here. Lopez raises it up to get him out of that.
Good extra ball movement by the Bucks.
As you mentioned, a little bit over 40% three-point shooter.
They've made 30 shots. They have 20 assists. They have 13 points off of second chance efforts. So,
Long foul got hit in the face.
It's a 3-second violation against the Bucks.
So defensive 3 seconds.
Defensive 3-second violation seems to be a little shaken up here.
Yeah, there you see the arm. Carter gets him in the eye.
It was from the nose, and his eyes were just now watery.
So we got 37.8 seconds remaining.
Technical foul on the 3-second violation. 37
They
seconds
can't hit.
to play in the third quarter. Misses on. Couldn't see the rim.
You should have ball online.
81-72 Bucks. Clippers 8 of 18 here in the third. Milwaukee 9 for 20. Go 2 for 1 here. Fouls away. Right down the lane and attacks. He saw just fine there. And Norman Powell leads it into the
All right, nice move by Norman Powell. 81-74. Closing minutes of the third quarter. Closing seconds, I should say. Lopez with the fake. That was good defense. It was an air ball.
If you rotate to it, there's a drive by Powell. Just get it past Lopez's outstretched arm. So 15 seconds to go. You got to get it up and get a good shot.
The Clippers will trail heading into the fourth quarter. The question will be by how much. Powell feels the contact.
Is that three?
So we'll send him to the line. Will it be for
Is it going to be three?
Three. If I'm a gambling man, which I am not, I would say it's a two-shot attempt here.
I think it's three.
Shout out to Seth.
2 shots, Coach Fattel.
Well, congratulations. You do to get one right.
That's enough to wait till next year to get the next one.
No.
Now your chance to secure priority.
It may sound that way, but he's not saying that they're beefing. It's just more so.
Privileges to the best seats. 2024 playoff tickets and early access to our.
If anything, Carmelo and Russ were the ones beefing because Carmelo was the one that kept saying Russ was saying how he gets his rebounds. And that all he does is chase triple doubles. This was in the words of Carmelo Anthony. Paul makes both. 81-76. 2 seconds, 1 second, and 1.7 seconds remaining in the third. So Zubac back in for the Clips.
Restricted area will replace Brandon Boston Jr.
You have to remember to make it look like they're going to screen across with Carter, and then Giannis could stop short. They throw the ball over the top. We'll see.
Nope.
The Clippers hold serve, and they've got what to do in the.
Well, they got nothing. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3, all right, so at the end of 3, it is an 81-76 Milwaukee Bucks lead. They're gonna get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Whatchamacallit? Clippers have 51 points. 51? Okay, so 54-51. 27-25, which equates to that 5-point lead. Oh, he got that mustache. Damn, who's that shit? Oh my. Three Los Angeles Clipper. Three Clipper fans. Shout out to Seth Messersmith 14. Like I said, I'm a fan of kid cars. All right, man, we're about to start the fourth quarter. 81-76. Seth says, I don't know. We don't need Westbrook. Well, it goes beyond with Carmelo. Melo's had his share of issues.
Now it started
LeBron act all fake.
Bucks have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Clippers looking to even the series.
All right, Bucks get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Smash that like button, ladies and gents. Ooh, and Javon Carter knocks down the three-pointer.
That was a beautiful job coming out of the timeout because
Beautiful.
Carter drove across and then replaced to the corner and winds up with a three-pointer.
Here's Norman Powell, comes off the screen. Norman gets blocked. Javon pulls up for three. No.
Misses everything.
84-76. And PG takes another bad shot. Can't hit. 84-76. Was that Grayson Allen? What a nice move, but he gets blocked by Zubac. And Paul George makes the layup, but he stayed settling for jump shots. Man, the Clippers should have traded his ass, man. 84-78. Javon Carter, Brook Lopez, Connaughton open for three. No. This is why the Clippers are getting burned. They're not getting defensive rebounds, and the Bucks are getting second chance opportunities. Clippers down 9. Norman Powell almost loses the ball. Had to force pass it over to Paul George. George. Now he wants to attack. Now he wants to attack the basket.
For the rest of the game, he needs to get a defensive stop in here, give him a couple buckets in a row, catch up and open up.
All right, Grayson to Brook, hand off to Connaughton. Connaughton, they trying to lob it to Brook. All right, good defense by Covington, but the ball goes out of bounds. Mismatch. Shows it with the left hand. Shows it with the left hand.
Interesting lineup here for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac takes a seat as Antetokounmpo checks in, but then quickly Tyloo grabs his hand and says, "Hold on, wait a second." For one possession here.
Yeah, that shooting is not. And what do we have? So poor defensive breakdown by the Clippers. They're down 9 again, but they're getting killed on the defensive glass. Covington is wide open for three. No. Here's Giannis. Crossover, kicks it out. Allen for three, and it's a 12-point game. Bucks up by 12. Time for the biggest lead of the game. Paul George to Connaughton. I'm sorry, Covington. And he hits the three. We know he a butt kisser. Here's Giannis letting the ball roll to half court, 92-83, and Giannis goes and he gets fouled.
It's Giannis. Here comes the guy for the corner coming in, and that's leaves the guy in the corner wide open to try and stop the dribble.
Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure those notifications are on as Giannis goes to the free throw line to shoot two. Giannis averaging 32 points per game this season. He's trying to get closer to season average. Gets 26 now. Scores now 93-83 on the free throw. Paul George is 8 for 21 from the field. And Giannis makes both. So it's 94-83. Trail by 11 again.
Tonight. So despite all the injuries, the losing streaks that we saw back in the early part of the season, the Clippers are in the
so Norman Powell going to the free throw line to shoot two.
They've got to dig down deep here. They're down 94-83 with 8:16 to play.
Kind of an interesting stat here is Paul George has taken 21 field goal attempts, made 8 of them. He has 0 free throw attempts.
Here's Powell. Makes the first.
Or 3-pointers. George having a conversation with your former player, Leon Wood. Was he on your 87 Celtics team?
Scores 94-84. Norman Powell makes both 94-85.
How'd it turn out in that game 7 on the guard? No? Too soon.
Did I say something bad tonight?
Who was the foul on? I didn't even hear.
Did I get you upset about something?
You did tell me that I finally got one right this year.
Oh,
that was probably was.
That's strange.
Well, if they hadn't called that goal
All right, man. Here's Giannis. Dribbles left.
I think you guys would have pulled that one out against Larry.
Giannis tries it. Great defense. Covington. 3 seconds. Oh, what a shot by Covington. That's just a tough shot. And once again, just like that, Milwaukee goes back up 12. Just like that. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Sam Morden says, who's on the floor? Are you saying for both teams? I'm going to tell you right now. Right now, Bucks are up 97-85. Let me click on the game cast, and that'll tell me who's on the floor. I know Giannis is. So it's for the Bucks, Giannis, Brook Lopez, Connaughton, Grayson Allen, Javon Carter. For the Clippers, Paul George, Marcus Morris Sr., Robert Covington, Norman Powell, and Amir Coffey. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, people. Who is this guy right here? What in the world? That dude is nuts. No. Damn, what? This white guy keeps going, though. He's not stopping. On that damn dance cam. All right, let's take a look at these breakdowns.
Driving the ball to the basket. Brook Lopez an assortment of moves besides his 3-pointers. And Drew Holiday is such a steady player performing for them. Combine those three together, 65 points. That's a lot of points to overcome.
You know, it is Greek Heritage Night here tonight in downtown Los Angeles, Coach Fratello.
Not honoring Giannis.
I can't speak for that.
Coffee misses the three.
I don't think the real Greek thing is here.
Oh, wow. They just let Giannis walk to the basket. No communication by the Clippers. None. Nobody substituted on the floor for the timeout. I think Brandon Boston Jr. came in for the Clippers. And now the Clippers are turning it over. 99-85, and then we got a foul on Giannis Antetokounmpo. No, I'm sorry, we got a foul on Marcus Morris Sr.
Getting older, loose balls, a little bit of extra effort there by Milwaukee.
Amir Coffey says the way the Clippers have lost these games.
Was studying for a role that was going to be on the Disney Plus programming, and he called up
Holiday gives it to Giannis. Giannis puts the ball on the floor, takes the jump shot, knocks it down. He's got 29 points, and the Bucks are up by 16. Biggest lead of the game for the Bucks. And Paul George takes another stupid three, and it rattles in and out.
He did play the role of the coach. I was told by Mr. Frank that I was not able to say who the coach was.
Here's Giannis.
After, but just know that Lawrence was essentially, there he is, GM, president, and acting inspiration for John Stamos. How about that? Maybe we should change that thought. No, it should be something. It should be inspiring actors in Los
Terrence
Angeles.
Mann is not on the floor. He's on the bench. We got a handoff to Connington.
John Stamos was. Lawrence, and I mean this sincerely, is 24/7 hoops.
Giannis trying to end it, trying to put the dagger, but he misses the shot. Norman Powell drives with the penetration, loses the ball. They give it to Marcus Morris Sr., puts the jab step, shoots the corner three, and he rattles it in. All right, so we got a timeout. All right, I think that was a good timeout by Mike Budenholzer. So with 5:48 remaining in this game, Clippers trail by 13 right now, 101-88. Yeah. And that's what I was doing reading the comment section. Like I said, we're gonna talk tomorrow when I set the thumbnail. So we got a lot. It's good that we can look at both sides. It's just gonna bring some interesting debate. Jay says the one who's too defensive when any blame is placed upon them isn't ready to take any % of accountability. Russ's approach an entire problem. Dwight was like that for 2013, had a lot better approach for 2020. Russ needs that. Seth says, my sister's birthday is coming up. Oh, man, happy birthday to your sister, man. Happy birthday to your sister. But I definitely got to say that. Like I said before, man, when it comes to Russ, he don't deserve to be called a vampire. I don't agree with that. But at the same time, he dug his own grave by being dismissive and not really trying to understand and listen. People wanted him to do well, but it's like I felt like he just always came up with a narrative. And you saw some of the videos I made last year. Like I held him accountable. I was like, you can't act like that and then make it seem like if you say nothing bothers you, but then you don't like it when people call you Westbrook. I said, but Skip had been getting away with that for years. And it's like, you didn't really check him. So that name kind of stuck. Yeah, that's another problem that I have. I said that when LeBron got that scoring record that he was going to duck Giannis in the Bucks because he didn't want to try to attack that front line. You see how Brook Lopez is playing? LeBron didn't want to deal with that. He didn't want that smoke. And I still think that Anthony Davis is injured, and the Lakers are kind of trying to keep quiet about it to me in a way, because Denver lost today because they were 38-17 entering tonight's game. So Joe Ingles enters the games for Grayson Allen.
Much better defense, part of that championship chemistry that they had. So that would count for Golden State, obviously.
And he was looking at the camera to make sure that they saw that LeBron was all passionate about that foul call on Jason Tatum. Like that's the only foul call that was missing this year. And what do we have?
It's Minnesota. It's at Golden State, at Sacramento, and then visit Memphis for the first time this year. The next few weeks will really determine where the Clippers will be.
I'm just trying to get my mind in there. Look at that, Paul George. How much you want to bet this dude's probably going to take a three-point shot on this possession? LeBron got what he wanted. He needs to get out of here. Tell him to trade. George gets the handoff. This is the three-pointer. Giannis, what a pass. They kick it out. Holiday's wide open for three, and he drains it. And the Bucks are up 16. They lead 104-88. Better chemistry. I don't see the Clippers winning this one. They're about to lose again. Shit is sad. Yeah. I can see the Lakers trying to get Terrence Mann. Here's Giannis. He's got 29. I think he's got 31 points. Giannis, what a spin. Giannis goes with the left hand. He scores. And another timeout by Ty Lue. 4.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. And I don't see the Clippers coming back from this. They got 12 points in the fourth quarter, and their defense is just not responding at all. Not responding at all. 106-88 right now. Clippers are getting their asses kicked right now. Oh, that's a cute mom right there. With all due respect, miss. With all due respect. Another cutie right there. I swear, man. Some of them swear they think they know how to dance and stuff. Oh, wait. Show. Oh my God. Hey. Damn, you see that lady right there? Woo-wee. Anthony L says Jordan still holds the record for most scoring titles. People couldn't wait to call him the GOAT after passing Kareem. Scoring the most points don't make him the greatest scorer. Longevity award only. But I mean, he should have retired. I'm gonna be honest. Jason Preston is in. Musa Diabate has also entered, and then Amir Coffey entered the game for Paul George. So it looks like Ty Lue is throwing the towel.
An all-star, one of the great mid-range shooters, and by all accounts, one of the best teammates.
So with Chris Middleton, they're showing you their point differential and the record. They're 13-3 with him, 25-14 without him. So I mean, they've been able to hold the fort. LeBron won a player year with his son. Yep. Wesley Matthews is in for Brook Lopez. Nice. Brandon Boston makes the layup. Reaching the 4-minute mark. And he blocks it, and what do we have? We got to tie up probably with a jump ball.
He has brought out some of the younger players. Look at Jason Preston. There's a Diabate sticking his nose in there against the Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's a lot of time by Diabate and tying him up. If Giannis drops it in the cup by Ingles.
He is.
Demonstrate where that is.
3:59 remaining. Let's see who's going to win the tip.
That's not the way he's facing, so that's not the normal way. He'll probably go here with it where he's facing.
And who wins the tip? It is going to be the Bucks. Giannis. Try to take a turnaround, but they call a foul.
3:51 remains in this one. Bucks under 106-90. Back to back here. The Bucks will improve to 6-1. And back to backs.
It looks like the Clippers need a mental break. Giannis, NBA MVP in 2019 and 2020. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won 3 MVPs with the Bucks. Facts. Here's Giannis. Makes the first. Score is now 107-90. Same score in the NBA Finals in '96. Shout out to Little Louche. Little Louche, hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. He says salute to you back. What do you think of AD not standing up a chance for LBJ's point record for a few days ago? I'm mixed about that. Shout out to the Celtics, 40-16, best record in the NBA. Giannis makes a free throw. Yeah, I'm mixed about AD because according to AD, he says that he was more upset that they didn't win the game. And I feel like something's going on internally with Anthony Davis. To me, I think he was told that he got traded. Oh, that was a nice little step-back jump shot right there by Brandon Boston Jr. He makes that. But it was a 2-point shot, so it's 108-92. But I think he was told that he was going to get traded for Kevin Durant, and I think that's what got him upset more than anything. Oh. That would have been nice. Man, Bill Champ with a nice fake and almost took that, almost ended somebody's life.
It is going to be crazy. Both conferences, there's going to be some teams that had championship aspirations that aren't getting out of that second round. It is going to be absolutely a wild postseason.
Smash a like and that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And Bill Champ misses the free throw.
There could be a silver lining to tonight. Could it happen?
And we get made free throw.
He could have been a fan favorite here.
He could have been. And what do we have? Giannis is done. 109-92 with 3:15 remaining. Giannis' night is done. He's got 35 points tonight. Shout out to Parsa Halaj. So, yeah, so Little Louche, like I was saying, I feel like AD's trade rumors thing probably kind of, to me, he's got him upset. He knows what's going on. And quite honestly, LeBron had his moments of where he was celebrating. Nobody was really celebrating with, none of his teammates really got to celebrate with him. Here's Javon Carter, nice move. Bill Champ passes it. Ingles open for 3. No. Here's Amir Coffey. I'm sorry, there's Coffey right there, but he's short on the jumper. Jason Preston, now I'm sorry, is the guy on the other side. Parson says, "You cool? Are you asking me if I'm cool? I mean, I know I'm cool."
AJ Green checking in.
AJ Green, never seen him before.
The bench is clear here for Milwaukee.
Guys, hit that like button. Jay says nobody said anything when Bron froze out AD in 2020, so he could take AD's Finals MVP. Lakers can only go as far as AD can. Oh, we know.
biggest names in NBA history on this team.
Shout out to you, Parsa. Is Jrue Holiday in the game? No, he's not. Jrue Holiday is out. Bill Champ gets the layup. 111.94. Their stances. Reaching the 2-minute mark. This game is pretty much over. We got a turnover. Ooh, Bill Champ. I think he's going to be important. I don't think he did too much on that dunk though. Hey man, who would win the playoffs this season?
That was Leon Wood that called the technical. So let me get this straight. You coached Leon Wood so hard and you were so tough on him that he chose to be an official.
It's cold where I'm at.
There's Leon Wood.
Especially it's mad windy.
Played for Coach Vitello, was on the 1984 Olympic team.
153 remaining, 113.94. I mean, I honestly don't know who's going to win the playoffs this season because right now, if you look at the Western Conference, it's pretty loaded. I'm picking the Boston Celtics to win the championship. That's my pick.
1396. This is actually our final broadcast for a couple of weeks. We won't talk to you until after the All-Star break.
Javon Carter put in the moves. Ooh. Javon Carter with the dance. Got the sauce and hit that jumper. Woo. Oh, it's beautiful. And then right back. I think that was Brandon Boston on the jump shot. Reaching a minute remaining right here. And Bill Champ tried to say the bank is open. They said, nope. The glass said it is closed, my guy. It is closed. Oh, nice move by Coffee with that, with the left hand with the hook. Man, Clippers lose another home game back to back, man, to the Mavs and to the Bucks. Those are some tough losses right there. And there's no Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi is screwing up the chemistry right now with all these missed games. But like I said, hopefully he doesn't get any more low management right after the All-Star break. Because if that's going to be the case, Clippers are not winning the championship. And hopefully these pieces could definitely help. But it's like I said before, they have no playmaking point guard. It's going to hurt. Paul George, 8 for 24. How is he the Clipper player of the game when he shot 8 of 24? 19 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. I'm pretty sure somebody else shot better, man. Robert says, new name Westbrook coming soon. Guys, hit the like. 35 seconds remaining in this game. This game is pretty much over. Clips are going to lose this one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 117-103. Oh, what a block from behind. But then the recovery by AJ to score on that layup, 119-103. So I was close. It's gonna be 119-103, I think. 11 seconds. Brandon Boston Jr., my bad. He hits a 3. So it's gonna be 119-106 is gonna be the final score as the Milwaukee Bucks come in really good, impressive fashion and win this game on a back-to-back. And I picked the Bucks. I said the Bucks were gonna win, and that's exactly what they did. So shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. They get the win, 119-106 over the Los Angeles Clippers. And the Clippers, their problem was that they could not get any defensive rebounds. That was the difference maker. The defensive rebounding hurt the Clippers. They could not finish defensive possessions, and it really hurt them. Let me look at the comment section. Anthony L says, no, I'm sorry. Lonnie isn't the best player. He struggles here and there and on defense. He has the right approach for his role, That's the sentiments towards Reeves. Good kids, good vibes, accountability. Yeah, that's the one thing that I give Lonnie a lot of credit for. Like, I knew that Lonnie to me wasn't a starter. He was a bench player, but I think in terms of what he was asked to do for his role, I think Lonnie did a tremendous job, and he was, professional. He knew what he had to do, and that was my problem, because my problem was that's what Russ should have been following their examples. If you look at Austin Reeves, Austin Reeves, obviously he can't really say much because he don't really have stroke in this league, like that kind of power or anything like that, or as a veteran. But my point is that Russ should have took a cue from those guys. And I gotta admit, I really like the way the Milwaukee Bucks are playing. I love the way Brook Lopez is playing too. Like, he's showing me some things that I really never had seen Brook Lopez do for pretty much his entire career. Like, just some of the moves he put out there, like on Zubac. Some of it took me by surprise, because I know Lopez is slow-footed, but it's like some of the moves he made was like pretty quick and decisive, and I said, this is gonna bode well for Milwaukee in the playoffs. And then on top of that, his defense has been really good with his shot blocking, being able to recover despite the fact that he's not fast if he loses ground. So he played very well. And Brook is going to definitely be important for when Bobby Portis comes back, when Jay Crowder is able to play on Tuesday. Hopefully Chris Middleton is able to get through his injuries. Anthony L. Crowder will give them the help they were missing after PJ Tucker left. Nice pickup. He's going to give them a little bit. He's going to give them the toughness and the physicality, and then obviously he has the ability to stretch the floor as well and hit some shots from the three-point line. So he got him underneath, but they miss Bobby Portis and they need him back. They need him back, and then Chris Middleton also got to be back. And then you're looking at the Bucks. You kind of look at that. You're looking at them a little bit more differently now. So yeah, much respect to Milwaukee for getting the job done. That's the way to do it. That's how you play basketball. That's the way. But salute to G Money. I can't lie, man. I really thought, guys, man, let's get that 30th like, bro. Let's get that 30th like of the stream. Let's crack that magic number 30 right now. We're one like away from 30 for this stream. Let's get that like number 30. Let me go back to the content, and let's move this way. Let me just refresh the page to see where this is at. It's taking a little bit of time, but let's see where we're at. All right, man. So Giannis finishes with 35 points, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 13 out of 25 from the field. So that's clearly shooting over 50%. Look at Paul George. 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. But guess what? He got outscored. And I know it was garbage time, ladies and gentlemen, but at the same time, Brandon Boston Jr. finished and led Clippers in all scoring with 20 points. 9 out of 13 from the field. How you explain that, Paul George? It was the same in last game. Terrence Mann led all scorers for the Clippers. This time, it's Brandon Boston Jr. So basically, you're not having an impact. And Paul George struggled shooting the ball against the Mavericks. He was 6 out of 19. Today, he was 8 of 23. So you're 14 for 42 in your last 2 games. That's 33%. Not good at all. Not good at all. So yeah, the Clippers are missing some pieces, but Plumlee will come in and help. But that's on Paul George to be able to just do that. That's just not good. Let me just check. Be accountable for your role. Russ is displayed to be too childish, especially with Phil Handy. My problem with Russell Westbrook is that I'm pretty sure they told Russ all these things and they never told him no. And you see how Scott Brooks handles him. That's why Russ loves playing for Scott Brooks, because Scott Brooks is going to let him do what he wants. You can't if you're going to coach your players like that, eventually they're going to get no. Russ can be a bit of a narcissist in his own right. That's why every time he's his own worst critic, because every time you try to hold him accountable, he don't want to hear it from you. He'd be like, "I'll take care of it," and I'm like, "But you never really took care of it, bro." Like, if they tell you you need to be contesting your opponent, did Russ do it a lot of times? No. Russ, year in and year out, was one of the worst players in the league at contesting jumpers. But all I kept hearing was how Russ played so hard on both ends of the floor. And it was like, I kept saying, the eye test tells you that Russ is not as good as a defender as people make it seem that he is. Russ should be a pretty damn good defender, but he doesn't really put that much effort. He stands around on defense a lot. And he plays so hard on offense sometimes that, but look, coming off the bench this year, Russ showed you that he could be a pretty damn good defender. And they should have been an all-defensive team. But Russ has never made an all-defensive team in his career for a reason, because he likes to focus on one end of the floor. I mean, I'm just seeing it like how I see it, man. Yes. Oh, damn. Shout out to Sly, man. He says, man, they act like they got a 102 game schedule, man. This ain't baseball. Clippers got to get it together. Well, one thing's for sure, their players are going to come back. Hashim says hello to you. Markov 78 says thanks for the stream. No problem. He says, "Can you wish my boy happy birthday, Henry Barney Rogers?" Thanks. All right, happy birthday to Henry Barney Rogers. Happy birthday to you. And no problem. I'm presuming that you guys are. I don't know if you're Clippers fans or Bucks fans. Dallas against Boston. Dallas against Boston in the NBA Finals. Any chance? With I know Boston will be there, but I doubt Dallas is going to be. There. First of all, they don't have a bench. Defensively, they're a question mark. And in the loaded Western Conference, with all these trades happen, especially now with Kevin Durant there, it's going to be tough. That's a tough hill to climb for Dallas. And they still got questions about Luka Doncic. I mean, is he going to be able to play off with Kyrie, or is he going to want to dominate the ball with the Luka Doncic system? Because if they're going to play the Luka Doncic system, they have no shot. To me, this is Boston's NBA title to lose. This is their title to lose. Golden State has a tough road to climb themselves too, especially given all the injuries. So that's just one of those I don't know, man. Boston, I think, will be in the NBA Finals, because now with Kevin Durant getting traded, you eliminate Brooklyn. And I think Brooklyn, will still be a playoff team. I don't know what seeding they're going to be, but forget about the top three. That's like out of the question, because at one point they were the 2 seed. And at least with Kevin Durant, they would have had a chance to stay in that top 3. But with him and Kyrie gone, they're going to slip. They're going to slip a little bit. Not totally, because like I said, they got some good players in return. And Jack Vaughn is a good coach. But I think that without KD and Kyrie, they're not going to be at the top. So they're going to be a little bit at the bottom. You might even see them be in the 6th or 7th spot now, even possibly 8th. We don't know how drastic things are going to get, with those new players, but we will see, though. Anthony L says you can be a highly respected coach, but that don't make everything he do perfect. Phil Jackson has respect too, but I don't mean he was right for poking Pau Gasol in the chest on live TV. First of all, I need to make a video on Phil Jackson because he's so overglorified and I get really tired of it. He gets all this credit for coaching Jordan, Pippen, Kobe, and Shaq, but those are the only 4 great players he's ever coached in his coaching career. He only coached 2 teams. That's it. He only coached 2 teams in the NBA. That's it. He was a head coach for 22 years, and he only coached 2 teams. 2 teams. Oh, yeah. We know that Pau was not there mentally. Yeah, because of the whole Shannon Brown situation with his wife. They said that Shannon had an affair with Pau's wife. He was checked. Pau had checked out. And quite honestly, I said before that you could tell the Lakers were going to lose and not go far to the finals just by the series against the Hornets that year. Because Pau, he dominated them in the regular season. And he shot over 70% against the Hornets, who their best player was what? Chris Paul and Trevor Ariza? Are you kidding me? But even with that, Pau was struggling against him, which made no sense. And then it don't help that Pau had injuries too. And then when you're winning back-to-back titles, man, it takes its toll trying to go for a three-peat. But the Lakers had no bench. Going up against the Dallas Mavericks, they had no bench. No bench, and the three-point shooting was just out of this world. It was just out of this world by the Mavericks. That just lets you know right there. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put an end to the stream. Definitely appreciate you guys for coming on through. We'll be back tomorrow with a couple of more live streams. In the meantime, everybody have a wonderful night. From the Louis Sports Network, you already know the deal. Bless up. Live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for being a part. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back for tomorrow for Lakers and Warriors and for the Russell Westbrook live stream. And then Sunday, I'm going to be doing the Super Bowl. So y'all already know what it is, man. Have a wonderful night, and y'all already know the drill. We chat together, we stream together with Family for Life, and I'm gone.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan, I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me. Because, you can't compare